And apologies, everyone. The mic was lit up, but it wasn't actually transmitting. So now we're working. We're going to keep moving on for the sake of time. Mob is leading, Mob right now is at 61% cost. Their record is 5-7. Their best map is Terra House. Fly Like an Eagle is their highest cost player, followed by the 120 Montana, Genetech's Big Body, and MedTek. The team right now is also sitting, if you look at their last 3 games, they were 0-3 against Chimera Crew, 2-1 against 1-9, and 3-0 against Kommando Delta. Kommando Delta is the team that they're coming up against next. Looking at Kommando Delta, been a little bit of a rough season for them, with that 1-11 record, and they are going to go up against Mob. This is they haven't really had a team yet where they've had much success with, except going up against 1-9 last week. Both of these teams here are looking for a win. If you're Mob right now, you're looking at 1-9, just barely ahead of you, and maybe you're have a little bit of confidence or relaxation slightly going, okay, they're going up against Chimera Crew. Chimera Crew is a tough challenge. Maybe there's a shot here that we have to go ahead and take that second place spot. And they're going up against Kommando Delta, but Kommando Delta might just be getting, its traction going now. One thing to keep in mind, Kommando Delta has been an away team for the last 3 weeks in a row, and their strength is defense. For this week and next week, Kommando Delta is going to be defending for the majority. They're the home team for the next for this week and next week. So Kommando Delta may not be that one that you look at, oh, they're 1-11, we've got this. It might prove to be a tougher challenge than Mob might think. Going to take a look at SlaYx is record here. SlaYx has been pretty much the strongest piece for Kommando Delta. He ranks 7th in cost in the league, has 55 kills, a 1.17 kill death ratio. His cost is at 69.6, and his entry is one of the best in the league, 9-4 with a +5 and 16 multi-kill rounds. Let's compare that to, well, Fly Like an Eagle, right? He's been the rock for Mob. Looking at the kills, Fly Like an Eagle's got about 22 more kills than SlaYx, and cost just only 0.3% better. So both Fly Like an Eagle and SlaYx are basically, if you round it to the nearest whole number, they're both basically at 70%. When it comes to entry, well, again, SlaYx has the advantage here. He's +5 compared to Fly Like an Eagle's +1. And when it comes to kills per round, and this is the thing where you kind of look at that first line and go, well, wait a minute, Fly Like an Eagle's got 22 more kills than SlaYx, but they haven't played the same amount of rounds. SlaYx actually has played a little bit fewer. Kills per round, SlaYx is actually up over Fly Like an Eagle for 0.98 compared to Fly Like an Eagle's 0.93. How does that compare? We'll have to find out in this game as we're watching to see what the actual, how this will all play out today. By the way, just so you guys know how the pick ban process was updated if you missed week 4, because it is different from week 3. The pick ban process is now that there's 8 maps in the pool because Abandoned Hospital and Breaking Meth have been added to the map pool, and the the away team is going to be picking the first game 1. Both teams will get 1 ban each. The away team will pick the first game. The home team picks the second game, the second map, and the away team picks the third map. But of course, the home team has the defender advantage. And you got to remember that also that this map pool is continues for the rest of the matchup, so they can only choose what's left of the maps, and they don't have a fresh selection every single time. So looks like they're going to start joining in. We're going to go get this match set up. It's going to be Kommando Delta and Mob, game 1 of the series, right here on Terra House. Don't go anywhere. That match will be starting soon.
Get it, like voodoo. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Whoa. Get it, like voodoo. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Whoa. Get it, like voodoo. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Whoa. Get it.
Yeah, Okay. They are ready. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get it started. It's going to be game one between Mob and Kommando Delta. I think earlier I said Kommando Delta was on the attack. Made the mistake. Kommando Delta is defending. They have the home advantage this week. So let's go ahead and get it started today. Game number one. For Mob, you see they have FatherModz, the one Tony Montana, Just Chili, Fly Like an Eagle, and MedTek. Kommando Delta, it's going to be Hendrix, FleX, Crusader, SlaYx, and Nintex. All right, so for the first defense, it looks like Kommando Delta is going to do that third floor main office, which is kind of a standard choice. Oh, it's an interesting place to put the C4 on there. I guess when the door opens, it doesn't technically move. SlaYx, there's the one to keep an eye on here. I mean, Kommando Delta is very grateful to have him in their roster because he has been effective in at least giving Kommando Delta the opportunity, though they've only been able to manage to get one win so far this season. It looks like their fortunes might be turning. MedTek is down below as FlyLikeAnEagleTV is going to repel up, and the one Tony Montana is also going to be repelling on that third floor balcony. Looks like Flex is the one watching the door, but not... Yeah, they're not any of the windows, which is what FlyLikeAnEagle was just shooting through. He was just shooting through like the long... That's like a really narrow angle that he was just trying to do some damage on. Tony Montana will go ahead and hang off the side, now taking out that camera. See FatherModz will be pushing into... Oh, he hears the C4. He might be hearing the C4 down below, thinking it's up above. Unless we missed it. I don't see... Yeah, I think he's hearing the C4 that's actually on the third floor door frame. Not the one that's... not that there was one there up at the roof entrance. Crusader took a... Looks like maybe a hit from that blind fire through the door. He's down at 82 health. That was FlyLikeAnEagle who was spamming those shots in. And FatherModz is going to clear the second floor with the shield, making sure nobody's coming up behind. What we know about Kommando Delta is this is not a team that likes to roam so much. If anyone is going to roam, it's going to be SlaYx, and that's it. But Mob is just making sure. We always talk about that one scenario where you profile a team that does every single time, you know, that they do the same thing, and that one time they do something different is, of course, when they're going to get you. FatherModz is going to... doesn't maybe get the bounce that he wanted. Might have almost gotten... was that oh, that's Tony Montana. No, Tony Montana was still outside the balcony, so he's actually good. FatherModz gets SlaYx, though. They don't know that they got SlaYx, but... That was one that you wanted to take out right now. Oh, and... Chili pushes in, doesn't check the short room, and that's when he's going to get killed there by Crusader with that sawed-off shotgun. We know Crusader knows how to use the shotgun in this game for sure. Tony Montana's not going to look! And again, FatherModz is going to come in and melee Crusader with the shield as Flex gets Tony Montana with the nade, and it's just down to MedTek and FatherModz. Modz is really hurt, down to 19 HP. Ooh, nade goes out, but MedTek can easily avoid that on that balcony. This is not exactly a good position to be in if you're a Mob on the attack, and Nintex will get FatherModz. And we'd like to talk about how this team, talking about Kommando Delta, is so effective on defense. So here's one that's just on lockdown. Oh, but just coming out to try to maybe get a gun swap is Nintex. And MedTek catches him shopping. C4 goes out, but MedTek will get the kill on Flex before it gets shot. They will trade, and that is going to be the first round for Kommando Delta. Yeah, that's the one of the bugs that happens in this game sometimes, where you're when there's a trade in the end of the game, they,
5
yeah,
seconds remaining.
timer just keeps counting down. Hey, guy, you're good. They're all safe. You can go.
Enemy team are out of time.
That's round 1 to Kommando Delta. And what looked like they had a solid defense setup was actually one that just almost fell apart. I mean, could you say maybe it did because of the trade at the end? Yeah, that would have gone to Kommando Delta anyway. It should have gone to Kommando Delta because there was no one there left to defuse the bomb with that final trade. So it's the second time it's happened in the league, but this is one of those rare-ish moments where you have a round and both sides have 5 kills in the round. For MedTek and FatherModz, it's going to be the 2 of them making up the 5 kills. And for Kommando Delta, it's going to be Nintex, Crusader, Flex, and Hendrix. SlaYx was actually the first one to get taken out for Kommando Delta.
10 seconds.
So now we're going to watch Kommando Delta defend the 2nd floor master bedroom. And it's not a bad choice. It's not a common choice though either. For most of the time you'll see people, okay, they go to the drawing room right after the right after the main office. But we have seen it too before, where then we'll just jump straight to the 2nd floor master bedroom. As you'll see, MedTek gets a kill on Hendrix. He is repelled on the no entry side of Terror House. FatherModz is the point man, coming up with the shield, and I think someone behind him did take out the camera. Yeah, that was just Chili. I think he took out the camera. Kommando Delta once again does not give up their position. Someone upstairs? I believe Crusader is upstairs. Crusader's upstairs in the short room. He's trying to... This is one of those things that we don't usually see Kommando Delta do, where they play off-site, but it's going to be Crusader playing off-site, and now we're going to push out because he's hearing the steps. Oh, but he's got to look up because there's definitely a push coming from up above. Oh, he gets just Chili with that sawed-off shotgun. Now they got to turn around, but coming up above, there's FlyLikeAnEagle, who sees Crusader on the retreat. He brings him down to 22 health. Oh, FlyLikeAnEagle could have gotten Crusader there if he knew exactly where Crusader was positioned. Having to deal with the shield, it's going to be the one Tony Montana who gets the kill on Crusader, trying to avoid the shield from FatherModz. 4v3. Oh, the nade is... Oh, the nade is good. But Flex either just avoided that as it got stopped by the bed, or the bed protected him. Usually there's like some furniture damage, some kind of explosive like penetration damage. And Flex with that beautiful nade will get a double kill on the one Tony Montana and FatherModz. And with that nade, Mob went from having the advantage to being shorthanded. MedTek gets down to 45 health on the shots by Flex there. Flex is focused on the right door with Nintex and SlaYx focused on the left. Seeing the shield, C4 goes out, but he's not going to be able to deploy it in time. As FlyLikeAnEagle gets Flex, Nintex gets FlyLikeAnEagle. Good job on the refrag there. It's just MedTek with the shield all by himself. He's going to have to get a gun. He's down to 22 health. Notice that sticky cam there on the bookshelf, too.
30 seconds.
Mob has never taken it out. Turning around to run away, SlaYx will come up behind and take out MedTek with that Bison. And Kommando Delta is up 0-2. And I said it during the pregame. I don't remember if that was the point when my mic was muted or not, but I was saying during the pregame that Kommando Delta is a team that is stronger on defense. And the last 3 matchups that they had, they were on the attack. So this week and next week, they're going to have the defensive advantage. And coming off of a win last week, Kommando Delta's fortunes might be turning here. 4-1-1-2 is the kill count for MedTek, FlyLikeAnEagle, 1 Tony Montana, and FatherModz. And Flex and Crusader have 3 kills each, Nintex with 2, SlaYx and Hendrix with 1.
Deploying in 10 seconds.
So now we are watching another second floor play. This is the kids' room this time. Looks like Hendrix is going to wedge the door trap the door. I think that was the second floor balcony. You're Kommando Delta, and you're so strong on defense. I think it's so important to get the 3-0 here while defending. Not that they can't accomplish it, you know, if they go 2-1, but they are just that much better on defense that they want to get the 3 of the defender rounds. Hendrix is going to try to nade the shield that will retreat, but above him, he's got trouble, and ooh, it'll be MedTek getting the kill on Hendrix right after Crusader got a sawed-off shotgun kill on, I believe that was Tony Montana. I mean, you get the refrag there. That's the important part. Hilly will get the kill on Crusader. SlaYx will pick off FlyLikeAnEagle. Kommando Delta, like, they're not one that you usually see them roam. That time they did roam a little bit. Ooh, nice nade by SlaYx to get MedTek. And whoa, the nade back by FatherModz takes out SlaYx. It's going to be Nintex on the right side. He sees the shield now. But Flex is on the opposite end. They've got the shield in a hard position. But charging Flex is going to FatherModz. That's going to leave Nintex by himself. And you see, we were just talking about how Kommando Delta is roaming. Now the shots there. Nintex will get you, surely. He's down to 10 health. He's got to get down to avoid that shield and can't outrun FatherModz. And Kommando Delta will win the defense, but lose the last one against Mob. And that was probably a result of a team that does not usually employ a roamer. Went with 2 that time, having SlaYx. They had 2 people covering the staircase, one in the stairs, and then Crusader down on the first floor, and then losing SlaYx as well certainly did not help out. Almost everybody in Kommando Delta has multi-kills in this game. For Mob, it's going to be MedTek and FatherModz with 5 kills each. And notice no damage for FatherModz. A lot of the kills that he got came off of shields or explosives.
10 seconds.
Mob is looking to take back the lead, as they will have to defend for at least these next 3 rounds. Kommando Delta just needs 1 to get back on the defense. Oh, and Nintex peeks out enough for the 1 Tony Montana to take him out. Nintex has not really been the strongest when it comes to SlaYx to kill and FlyLikeAnEagle, but when it comes to entry, Nintex is best not being the point man. He's got a -6 right now on entry. So that's where I would probably like to see maybe SlaYx come up a little bit more, like we talked about in the pregame. SlaYx has got that +5 as Just Chili gets Hendrix. It is 3v4. Lights get cut out. FatherModz discovers the trouble that's out on the balcony. SlaYx is that trouble. Getting knocked down to 46 health. He trades with Just Chili. And FlyLike's will get the one Tony Montana. 2 nades go out. None of them hit. And you could say Just Chili and SlaYx traded there, but I think that might have hurt Kommando Delta a little bit more. But FlyLike's here has been doing well. And Crusader with that shotgun too. He gets a nade out there. That's MedTek is just gonna outmove. FatherModz is holding a nice angle here though for the push as Crusader continues to be nasty with that shotgun, getting MedTek. It's just FatherModz playing offsite, but he's got it within his line of sight. And it's trying to time it with that flashlight, gets flex. That's one of the dangers of cutting power. Sometimes you make it easier for the defenders to see you, not harder. Because this entrance is blocked, Kommando Delta has to go around. Really, Crusader is all that's left for Kommando Delta. He has to go around that 90, which is why FatherModz should probably continue to hold it, but probably just didn't want to stay in that same position. Crusader's going to try to move around and just peek to the left. And he is not focused on his left now. And oh, this is going to be an easy kill for FatherModz, and he'll take advantage of that. Tied up 2-2. Kommando Delta has 5 kills for Crusader and SlaYx, 4 kills for FlyLike. And for Mob, FatherModz has 7 kills, holding it down there in the end. And you got to know your prop placement too, and especially when you're playing at this level, you have to be able to understand the floor plan and know that if that entrance to the drawing room is blocked, then the attacking team has no choice but to come around the 90 or the balcony. If they go to balcony, you'll hear them on the rappel. If they go to 90, well, you'll see them.
Deploying in 10 seconds.
3rd floor main office for Mob.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
Looks like FatherModz will stay on site with Eagle. Now, Chimera Crew has done so well that they've taken the top 4 slots in cost. But FlyLikeAnEagle hasn't exactly fallen that far off that list. He's 6th, right behind Rule Ghost. Right now, 1 and 4, as Kommando Delta proving to be maybe a little bit of a tougher challenge than they might have bargained for. SlaYx, yeah, okay. He sees the camera when he's not taking it out, but he just does. We're over a minute in, and nobody has gotten a kill yet in this round. We're playing very carefully. As I said, Kommando Delta needs 1 win here. And, excuse me, Mob needed 1 win. I'm sorry, Mob needed 1 win. They got that. We're about a halfway point of this round and still no kills. Everyone's playing it so carefully. Kommando Delta is cutting the power once again. I think that might have been a bait. Ooh, Crusader just avoided the frag. I think the open door in short room might have been a bait to see any kind of reaction, to get exactly that, to time a nade out there. And it seemed like it worked. But, the sticky cam is what's there. And Crusader almost got naded again, trying to take out that sticky cam. I believe that was Fly Like an Eagle. And that he gets Crusader on the third nade. Obviously, one of those nades was not Fly Like an Eagle. Another nade goes out to 90. And they just cannot push in as SlaYx gets a kill there on Tony Montana. MedTek will get Hendrix. MedTek will get Chili. SlaYx gets FatherModz, and Fly Like an Eagle gets SlaYx. Woo! 2v2. For 2 minutes of no kills, in about 2 seconds, we just saw about 6 kills. Flex is not totally sure that the short room is there, and he's gonna... Ooh, no push coming from MedTek. As Flex exposes himself out there, trying to get that, and not looking at the storage room at all. MedTek will get that kill. It's gonna be Nintek's left. Just committed way too hard to that corner. You didn't see him the first time. Probably should have checked back on storage. And it'll be Fly Like an Eagle getting the kill on Nintek as he comes in through the balcony with 30 seconds left. Mob now has the lead. Kommando Delta has to get an attack win here. I know that they're... I've said it a bunch of times now how good they are on defense, but if you give Mob the win here, they just need one attack to be successful. And Mob has already shown that they can win an attack on this map against Kommando Delta. That's already happened. But Kommando Delta needs to tie here to have the best chance of getting the win for this game.
Deploying in 10 seconds.
And anyone who's heard me outside of the IEL probably expect me to say this, but I don't know. Let's give not cutting power a try. They might be out of nods, honestly, because now that they've used it... Oh, well, Crusader still has night vision goggles. Oh, and Nintek's too. So they might be going for a third try on power cutting. Ooh, MedTek. Let's see. He got Flex off of a rappel. Gets another kill there, getting SlaYx. Big kill on that second floor balcony. Hendrix will get Fly Like an Eagle. And FatherModz will get that refrag back on Hendrix. Tony Montana will get Nintek's, and Crusader. He's not going to be easy to take out with that shotgun, but the odds are certainly against him, 1v4. And the struggles for Kommando Delta on attacking seem like they will continue. Crusader's playing the 90 there, and below him has got trouble from Just Chili, and Just Chili will take him out. Entering this series today, Kommando Delta has a 22.5% win record on attack. 22.5. That's the number of rounds that they've won, the percentage of rounds that they've won when they're on the attacking side. And that number will continue to drop after losing all 3 attack rounds in this game. But now they're on defense. They do need to win all 3 defense rounds if they're going to take this game against Mob.
planning table to find the bomb.
This kind of goes back to what we were talking about during the pregame. They have the home advantage this week and next week. They spent the last 3 weeks with the attacker disadvantage.
Deploying in 10 seconds. Locate and defuse the bomb.
Ooh, I think we just saw a little extra zoom there from Chili. Crusader will get MedTek down. Not sure if... I think he might have gotten that off the rappel. It looks like he's ready and waiting for that rooftop push. Oh, gets FatherModz with that C4. Oh, no, that was a beauty. Here's somebody else out there. We'll throw a nade, but with the spawn peak barrier up, it's not going to get outside. Gets killed by the 120 Montana from down below. They were so focused on top. He missed the push from underneath him. The rest of Kommando Delta is playing the site. Everyone on the rappel is taking position. Only the 120 Montana is the front man. And Hendricks gets the 120 Montana, who is pushing in from the 90. Just Chili will now enter the staircase as FlyLikeAnEagle is trying to see if he can get a shot on that guy in storage. Just Chili pushing in. We'll throw a nade out. That might get Hendricks. Nope, misses Hendricks, but... So Hendricks is still safe, and FlyLikeAnEagle is focused on that storage room. It's again highlighting how good Kommando Delta can be when they're defending. And you could say for a lot of these teams that they have a better defensive record than their attacking record. But they at least have some attack wins. For Kommando Delta, it's rough. Really rough for them to attack. So I think we'll see some wins coming up between this week and next week for Kommando Delta because they have that defense advantage now. And you see here how that's coming into play. It's 4v1. FlyLikeAnEagle, though, is also one of the leaders in the league when it comes to clutches. He's got 2 clutch kills and a shorthanded kill, which is actually tied for second place in the league for shorthanded kills. Shorthanded clutches, excuse me. But this will not be one of those clutches as SlaYx gets FlyLikeAnEagle. After 7 rounds, MedTek has 9 kills, FatherModz has 8 kills, SlaYx has 8 kills, and Crusader has 7 kills. The lead by Mob is thin. Just 1 round as we start round number 8.
Use the planning table to find a bomb.
And for Kommando Delta, one of the biggest benefits for them to have 4 survive in that last round is they get to keep all those weapons.
10 seconds.
The worst thing that happened is they lost 1 gun. That's it. You see, Crusader's going to play the first floor kitchen here.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
As the attackers are now coming in. Looks like they're going to split their spawns 4-1. Flash is going to go out to the second floor. Looks like Montana might want to do a quick rappel up and just immediately start attacking that second floor master bedroom. Looking in, I don't know. Let's see if we can find him again. Crusader will get another entry kill on MedTek. I believe that's 2 for him today, at least 2. Crusader was a -6 on entry entering this series, and you can see when he's got that shotgun and defending how nasty he can be. Crusader's trying to avoid this shield right here, trying to see if he can shoot the feet Just get in there and melee him, really, is what you need to do. If you guys are ever faced up against a shield like this, if you melee... Oh, he's got trouble coming up to the right. Then Tony Montana was really late to get the shot out, but Crusader will get taken out. But if you're ever in that scenario, while you're on the ground avoiding getting meleeed by the shield, you can actually melee the shield yourself, and that'll knock the shield off to the side, exposing the torso for a clean shot. And coming upstairs, that's FatherModz, who'll get taken out. Who'll take out. Excuse me, the one Tony Montana will take out FlyLike's using FatherModz for cover. Just Chili gets Hendrix, and Hendrix gets Just Chili on that trade. And Nintex is the last line of defense for this game for Kommando Delta, if they want any hopes of seeing around 9. With about 2 minutes left. I don't know if Mob knows how many people are left. Depends on how many bodies they reported. So, yeah, now Nintex has the information. He will throw a nade out. That might get him first. It does. And Mob will take game number 1. FatherModz gets the MVP there. For Mob, it's MedTek with 9 kills. FatherModz with 9 kills. Tony Montana gets 6 kills. And FlyLikeAnEagle and Just Chili have 5 kills each. And for Kommando Delta, you have 8 kills for SlaYx and Crusader, 5 for Hendrix, and 4 for Flex and Nintex.